The spider who wove a wobbly web. In the corner of a sun-dappled garden lived a little spider named Silky. Silky was a perfectionist. Every morning she would set out to weave the most perfect, symmetrical, diamond-glistening web the world had ever seen. But every morning, something would go wrong. A sudden gust of wind would make a line wobbly. A drop of dew would make a thread sag. With every tiny mistake, Silky would groan in frustration, tear the whole web down, and start all over again. "It has to be perfect," she would tell herself, her tiny legs trembling with effort. One morning, after her fourth failed attempt, she was about to give up. "I'll never get it right," she sighed, a teardrop welling in one of her many eyes. "What's right?" asked a calm, quiet voice. On a leaf below sat a wise old ladybug named Dot, who had been watching Silky all morning. "A perfect web," Silky mumbled. "Straight lines, perfect angles, like in the pictures?" Dot smiled. "Oh, the pictures," she said gently. "They are lovely, of course, but a web's real job isn't to be perfect. It's to catch the morning sun and provide a home. What if just for today you didn't tear it down? What if you kept going, wobbly lines and all?" Silky was unsure, but she was too tired to start over again. She looked at her latest web. It had a lopsided corner and a few threads that were too close together. Instead of tearing it down, she took a deep breath and wove another line. And another. She just kept going. When she was finished, she scurried to the edge of the leaf to look at her work. It was not the web from the pictures. It was different. The wobbly line had created an interesting spiral. The sagging thread had caught an extra-large drop of dew, which now shone like a magnificent diamond in the morning sun. Her mistakes had created a pattern that was unique, surprising, and beautiful in its own way. It was her web. Just then, a beautiful butterfly, distracted by the web's unusual shimmer, flew right into it. Silky had caught her first meal. She looked down at Dot, her heart full of a new kind of pride. She learned that day that perfection isn't always the goal. Sometimes the beauty isn't in trying to be flawless, but in embracing our mistakes and seeing the wonderfully unique things they can create. And that's the end of this adventure. But a new one is always just around the corner. Subscribe to Storiella so you don't miss it.